on.
I know. Oh, there it is. Okay, very good. So, um, so thank you guys for being on a Tuesday night. We appreciate it, and we appreciate your patience as we transition. Most of you guys know me. I'm Christy Bennett. I'm the director of leagues, and we have Laura Jocelyn King, who is one of our league managers and also does New Hampshire and has been emailing you guys a lot lately. Um, and so we appreciate that. And we wanted to kind of give you guys some updates and give you a chance to ask some questions. And hopefully we'll get everything answered. So this is super, super conversational. Just come off mute if you have a question, or you can put it in the chat. Chances are, if you have the question, everybody else has the question, or some other person might have the question. So please feel free. This is an open conversation. We want to just kind of keep you guys in the loop. Um, I'm going to share my screen, and then I might not be able to see you guys after that, but we've just got kind of a short little PowerPoint, and then here we go. Okay. I'm going to leave it like that because if I hit slideshow, it really does all of you guys disappear. So, all right. So welcome to our Cape Cod player and captains meeting. Thank you for being on. I guess there we go. So these are just a few updates that we're going to do. This is kind of an overview slide, but we're going to chat about staffing and hiring, the timelines for the Cape Cod leagues, team commitment forms, regulations. We've got some calendars in here. So if you have questions, just stop us and let us know. I'm going to start off with the staffing and hiring and let you guys know, Barbara has retired and we miss her very, very much and we love her. And I'm glad that she is still playing and still going to be around. What we have decided to do for the league is to hire a full-time person that will cover Cape Cod and also be administrative assistant to the section, to New Hampshire, to Eastern Mass, kind of wherever that person needs to be. And that staff application is out in the atmosphere. I can send it to you guys if anybody's interested. It is a full-time position with benefits. There's not a ton of travel involved, so where you live doesn't make that much difference specifically. And we'd be happy to hear from anybody that is interested in if you have any questions. So does anybody have any questions on the hiring staffing piece? Okay. I'm going to pass
Chrissy,
it.
one question. What's your timeline that you hope to have that position filled by?
That is a very good question. We are also hiring a league development manager that we're hoping to have hired by the first week in April. And I would like this assistant coach position to be hired very quickly after that. It's going to depend a little bit on our ability to get people interviewed and get in. So maybe 1st of May, but don't kill me if it's not, but sooner rather than later. And in the meantime, Laura and I will be mostly Laura will be handling the Cape information.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is why I'm here this evening and why I'm pretty sure everybody here should have gotten an email from me in the last day or so, if not multiples. I have been working to try to understand. It's as every single local league schedules differently and runs different timelines. So there's been a lot of homework on my part to learn what the Cape is doing. Thank you to Marge White, by the way, who just reached out to me today and kind of gave me a little bit more of an overview as to how court time is done. So right now, I just finalized a timeline based on what was done in 2024 and what's been done to date this year. So, and these slides you'll get, it's a link, you'll be able to see it. It's also on the Captain's Hub. So the Captain's Hub has been updated so that you can find this current schedule. I think the slides after that, oh, Christy, did you just leave and come back?
Sorry. Yes, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay. So I've been trying to get my mind around what's going on next. So the two slides from now, Christy, are what's happening right now in terms of where we are with the status of the leagues. Goes beyond the championships.
So
Laura, I have a question.
Sure, Ellen.
And I'm in Chicago, so I apologize, guys, from this weird setup here. I emailed you that I find it would be helpful if you listed the captain's names, because you'd say I already have one team registered for this division, and I find it would be helpful to know who that other team is, because we sort of know the captains and the teams, and so
Okay.
if they haven't registered, we can go on their backs to register. But if, leaving it open as a team, we have no clue what that A team is.
Okay. We can go through that tonight, and then over the next day here, I can reiterate the emails I've already sent and give you the names of who's out there and who's missing. I can tell you that the master sheet, if there were 5 teams last year, let's say I'm going to take the tri-level 3-5 women as an example. Right now, there were 6 teams last year, 4 of whom have already sent in commitment forms. And the other 2 teams, whoever hasn't sent in a commitment form has gotten an individual email. Saw that grandson peeking. So I am reaching out to any team where there's league commitment forms that have come in, 1, 2, 3, however many, any team that played last year, their captains have been reached out to individually too. So I'm not forgetting about them, but boy, other captains reaching out to them is very helpful to make it happen fast.
That's what I was going to say. I think, we know the people in the parties, so we can shake the tree a little bit.
Yep. Perfect. That's on my to-do list then.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Your emails have been great, though. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. It's been a learning experience, an adventure, as I put it. It's always an adventure. Last year I learned Maine. This year I'm learning Cape Cod.
This is Carol Rollins. Can you send that job description for Cape Cod to all of us captains? We know a lot of people, and probably can distribute it to some people who might be interested.
yeah, when I send out the recording and the slides, I will include the job as well. Yes.
Also, I don't know if all of you are on the Facebook group. If you use Facebook and you are a member of the Cape Cod League group, Cape Cod and Islands League group, it is posted on there also. I've been updating that with schedules, with what's signing up now, with the team commitment form, the applications. So it is on there. And the link to the Facebook page will be on the slides also when you get those. So if you're not on, please join. It's a nice, quick way to get information beyond email too. Yep. So Christy, can you go through the next slides? I think you're the championship somehow. I think that's next.
Yeah, I just wanted to put the championship schedules up here so that you guys had a copy of it, and there also will be a link at the bottom. I will tell you, there's a lot of TBDs on this. That's going to be filled in hopefully by the end of the week. At least a lot of them will be, and we'll get those updated and changed so that everybody knows where they're going. So that's the section championship schedule. And then this is the national championship schedule. This is just the national championship. So adult 18, 40, and 55 and mixed 18 and mixed 40s. The national invitational schedule for 2025 has not been published yet. So as soon as that gets published, I'll let you guys know, because I know a lot of you play in the adult 65. We're trying to really build up tri-level in the mixed 55s as well. But those will be in spring of 2026. They won't play in calendar year 2025. All right. I want to walk through some major changes to the regulations in case you guys didn't hear or didn't know. For the mixed 18 and over and mixed 40 and over leagues, they are now running strikes for self-rated players. So that means if you have a player on your team that is self-rated playing in mixed and they are way, way better than they should be, they can generate what's called a strike. And if they get 3 strikes, they will be promoted to the next level immediately. And the 3 matches that they've played would be reversed for the other team. So Nationals trying to weed out some of the people who hide in mixed and are below level and should be playing at a higher level and kind of being ringers. So if you get an email from the league inbox about that, you won't know until the player has 3 strikes. One that's probably a little more specific is that the number of matches to qualify for district and section championships. So for district championships, this is adult 18 and over, adult 40 and over, mixed 18 and over, 7-0s and 8-0s. Players that are self-rated have to have played 2 matches. Defaults don't count, but they have to have played 2 matches. And for section championships, they have to have played 3 matches. So as you're putting together your teams and you're putting together your lineups, if you have players that are self-rated, just be aware that they actually have to have played more matches this year than they did in the past. And defaults don't count for self-rated players. Retired matches do count for everybody, but defaults don't. Does anybody have any questions about that? We're good? Okay. Okay. So we put together the links as well, your team commitment form, which Laura's been sending out, a hyperlink to the timeline, the captain and player hub. I did put in here too the Cape Cod regulations and the national and section regulations, as well as the calendar. So all of these will be hyperlinks and you'll be able to click on and go through and see what you need, as well as the pictures on the earlier slides. I just realized I did not put right on here, but I will. I'll put that on. So Laura, do you have anything else for everybody?
Yeah, I wanted to do a quick overview, and it's interesting,
Oh.
Christy, because the overview slides I added to your slide deck aren't there.
Oh,
I have
okay.
them, so
Oh, you know
I
what?
guess
I'll stop sharing and you can start sharing. How about that?
we can try that if it will let me.
If it'll let you. And
Yeah,
then, sorry about that. I did not realize.
yeah, I don't know what happened. So we shall see if I can get them here. Where am I?
I wonder, I might have to make you a,
Yeah, it's not letting me share.
all right, hold on. I'm going to make you a host. Okay, now try.
Okay, let's see if I can try now. Let me try one more time because still not showing as being able to. There we go. That should work. Knock on wood. Let's see.
Hey, there it is.
Okay, there it is. Okay, these are the basically the information literally as of 5 minutes ago, so that you all know what is happening. And again, anything that has teams registered, if you are one of those teams, I will email you as to which teams have not yet registered, or if you're a multiple team, these are the teams that are registered, these are the teams that have not, so that you can help me with those captains. So currently registering, I have team numbers ready to go, and I just got the court time and emailed the 8-0 and 9-0 18 and over mixed teams. Right now I have 2 of each. There is one 8-0 team that has not replied yet, which I believe is Mid-Cape Jen. I think I emailed Jen this afternoon just to say if you're interested or not. We have a very short timeline for the 18s. Because of court time issues at Mid-Cape, especially, they have a club tournament and then they have sectionals one weekend, and we have to be done 3 weeks in advance of the mixed districts and sectionals, districts for the 8-0 and sectionals for the 9-0. So it's going to be a very tight schedule to get it done. But I've got the dates. It's just a matter now of getting the teams registered and putting it into Tennis Link. The women's 40 and over, 3-5 and 4-0. We have 2 teams in each level that are registered right now. Women's 55-7-0, only 1. 55, men's 65-7-0-1. Men's 65-8-0 is scheduled and registered and already on Tennis Link. The women's 65-6-0 is scheduled, registered, and on Tennis Link. So those we got done this week. The 65 and over 7-0 right now has 1 team. And again, I could open up my link and give you all the teams, but I think it's faster for me to put it in writing for you all. 18 and over tri-level currently has 4 women's 3-5 teams. So I have 2 more to reach out to get a yes or a no. Every player has gotten, all the captains have gotten emails. So the clubs have gotten emails saying this is signing up now. I'll go through March 14th. So that will be the last date to register for that. And then we'll start working on schedules and go from there. And then we worked right away and moving into the summer, where we have the women's 18 and over 3-5 and 4-0. And we have the, pardon me, 1 second. Where did it go? The tri-level.
Can you scroll the slide
And,
so we can see that?
I'm
sorry.
trying to. It's not quite
Okay.
working the same way. It's weird.
Maybe does the page advance if you hit the plus?
Yeah,
on the
I have
bottom?
it open to the page on a window, and I'm only on the brown page, and it's not showing up, which is really weird. But I'm only sharing that one window. But again, I will send this information to everybody. So the tri-level summer leagues for the men and women will start, and the 55 and over mixed 7-0 and 8-0 will be in the summertime. So I'll get all that information out. I'm hoping that the summer leagues, quite honestly, I'm hoping that all these summer leagues will be partial training for whoever's hired, so that there'll be a new person coming in that will be starting kind of similar to the way I'm starting, learning it all, or possibly knowing some of it, because it could be someone from the Cape who is familiar with the Cape leagues. So I'm hoping that for the summer leagues, somebody will be starting and working on that with me, AKA/for me. We'll see. Does anyone have questions, or did I miss something? That's the key. I did miss a couple things in the email I had sent you. So, nope. Nope. Okay. That's all I had, Christy, was just to give everyone an update of everything is in progress, and plan on continuing to hear from me. Never hesitate to reach out, call me, email me. I will answer. And if I miss something, please, any assist is helpful.
So Laura, let me just get, are you handling Maine too? Maine, New Hampshire, and Cape Cod now?
No, I handled Maine last year while our LLC was ill, but no, I'm just doing New Hampshire, and then we're doing Cape Cod right now. That's it.
Okay.
So
I just wanted to make sure you weren't so
just learning another
overtaxed.
state.
Okay. That's good.
Right.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Again, appreciate any assist, as I've already gotten today and yesterday. So it's very, very helpful to have somebody say, we did this then, or we used to play at these times. Because that's basically what we had to do, was go and recreate what leagues play at which times, because it really wasn't written down in a specific way. And Marge has been extremely helpful with that. So anybody have any questions or suggestions or?
Yeah, please know too, if you think something's fallen through the cracks, or we've forgotten something or missed something, definitely email us, let us know. You guys are, you have been in these leagues for a long time, so we don't want to miss anything. We're not offended in any way. Please just hit us up if there's something that we have missed.
I just want to say probably for everybody in this group that's at least on board here and those that aren't, just thank you very much both to Laura and Christy for picking up the ball on this. We've all worked hard keeping USTA alive on the Cape. And so with Barbara leaving, it was a big hole. So hopefully that hole can be filled soon, but we thank both of you for picking up the slack and keeping it going. So big thank you.
Thank you, Ellen.
Mm.
Barbara did an amazing job over all these years, and it's I don't want all of her work and her love and her efforts to fall through any cracks, because that just doesn't show respect to what she's done. So we will work hard to make sure you guys keep playing and play where you want to, when you want to, when you can, and enjoy it.
Can we add a question that's not scheduling?
Of course.
Okay, one of the things this winter that was a challenge was that some of the self-ranked appeals took months, and the people who appealed were approved eventually at the appealed level, but it seemed to take months, and they missed half the schedule. Is there a way to solve that? It's mostly self-rated. It was usually self-rated who hadn't played in decades. Yet when they answer the question, did you play in high school or did you play in college? They immediately got pushed up a rank that was beyond their capabilities.
Mm-hmm. Usually, I mean, I work with the self-rate committee, so I'm the data girl. So something comes in, I put the data into the folders for them, so I see them come in. They've been going really well right now. So there was a moment in time this past winter, when we were putting new people onto the committee, because we did lose Peter, who was, I mean, literally key to that committee. He organized it, he trained everybody. And when we lost him, we had to find some other people that could fill in. And that did some training. But now I can tell you, I think there's like 5 people on the list. And the last 2 people I put on it, already one is done, and it was 2 days ago. So it is cyclical, Carol, because it tends to be all the leagues starting at the same time. So it's like, oh boy, all of our local leagues are starting in January. And guess what? All the self-appeal ratings come in, right? All of them come in because everyone's registering. So I can say, from a captain's perspective, if you know you have a player that is going to need to self-rate, they don't have to be registered on your team or even be joined yet to get a self-rating. They can do it long in advance. They just need to be a USTA member. And then they can take all the time they want. And we can expedite a rating too. So if you know you need somebody, reach out to me or to Christy, and we can indicate to the committee, please look at this one first. They want to play a match in a week. So pardon my phone. My phone is ringing. Sorry. Does that make sense?
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. Any other questions beyond scheduling, or while you have Christy and me here? Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna.
I guess we're all set, Christy.
Very good.
Yeah. Stop recording. Don't forget to do that, because